I'm used to hearing it's a matter of time before anything I'm up before is sure to be mine. And I do believe it and know I get to receive it as I keep these words in my mind each and every time. Just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight and it could happen to knows. But who really knows? Who knows? But who really knows? Death sneaks upon you like a thief in the night. Since we're not sure if it's arrival, we gotta live right, don't we might get distracted by the things in our sight. We can't go blindly when we into the light. Before we enter the light, just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight and it could happen to knows. But who really knows? Who knows? But who really knows? I'm feeling this aura. Yeah, that's the deal in this
live and overall setting.
I'm the vice and to the world, ambassador to the universe, and we represent overall setting.
Splash the artist, sing a splash. Yeah man, overall set.
Yo, big respects to original Dan Raja, Apache Indian in the place. Catch me on overall setting.
This is Shinehead. I found out. So here what? As pertain to the overall setting. And for the main devices, you know, say a Protestant from where you know the doors straight out. I'm watching the face, I represent the overall setting.
Hey yo, check this out. This is Anthony Cruz live and direct, and I'm here to tell you about the Don't Know overall setting scene.
This is Silver Cat, aka Iron Claw, and I will be on the overall podcast setting.
From to the face and your device, them know say Rasta British, the true leader. I'll be featured live on overall settings podcast.
Bonjour tout le monde. You know it's me, your girl Joe, now representing with the Overall Settings podcast show.
Hey, them crew up here, this one that I'm here represent the Overall Settings.
Catch me live on overall. This is J right now, and you can check me out live on overall podcast.
Not gonna make them night.
What's put me the Salaman and Tigana overall? Me
coming some like boy, fire everything. Holy man, a fire AK-47, but soldier man. Them a fire is the love.
Thank you so much for coming to the Irie Rockerz show. We love you so much. From the king of it time we break. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. See the people dancing, see the people singing, saying give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. Oh, let them up there, 30 remarks. There is a question I'd really love to answer. Is there a place for a hopeless sinner who had hurt all mankind just to save his soul? Even one love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and one more thing. Let's get together and fight the holy armor. When the man comes, there will be no room Pity and love, whose chance is close enough. There ain't no hiding place for the operation. Oh, one love, what about one on? Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one on. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. Let's get together and fight the holy arm of beyond. When the man comes, there will be no more doom. Pity and love, whose chance is lost. There ain't no hiding place for the violation. Oh, one love, what about the soul? Get together. As it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. Thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright.
Overall station is a dancer star. An overall station, murder all of the station. Overall, we love you in every way. Overall, kill all jump and station every day. And I know why.
This one of the tools. Alright, here we go. Money man, I'm coming no time to waste. 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 I don't like to waste time, cause I don't have a dime. If you pay, that's fine. But follow me to my game. I don't like to waste time. I don't have a time to pay, that's fine. Alright, listen, I was born to be booked, I was born to be busy. I never have time to do
One, two, three, here we go now.
God of His mercy. Not time to waste now. Money man, I'm coming, no time to waste. 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 But I don't like to waste time, cause I don't have a dime. If you pay, that's fine. Go follow me home again. I don't like to waste time, cause I don't have a dime. If you pay, that's fine. Listen, I was born to be booked, I was born to be busy. I never have time cause I'm always in a hurry. I had to spend change cause I never have the money. Don't mean to sound depressing, I just think you find it funny. Listen, have you ever thought of being hungry? Suffering is something I don't wanna be about, me come lucky. I never have to worry, but you have me name, so me know me I gonna make it. I don't like to waste time, cause I don't have a dime. If you pay, that's fine, go follow me home again. I don't like to waste time, wheel up, don't have my time. If you pay, that's fine. Alright, I'm a broke girl with $1 dreams. I walk sideways cause I'm gonna cut it seam. I hold my head high cause I know my cut it seam. But it's me thing, but see I don't mean to come up with. I hustle man, I hustle in my dream. You see, our business plan we are free. We had about the Me on a money mission. I also very hard, and the people not pay me. Me not promote me hard. Me on a money mission straight. I also very hard, and the people not pay me. Me not promote me hard. Here we go now. I don't like to waste time, 'cause I don't have a dime. If the pain that's fine, go follow me come again. I don't like to waste time, don't have a dime. All right. All who I get paid this week, put up on man, come follow me, come again. All who I get paid this week, put up on man, come again, come on. Money move, money move. Come everybody do this. Money move, hey, money move, money move. Come everybody do this. Money move, hey. Money reside, where the 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 money reside. Buy the merch, hey. Everybody come, buy the merch, hey. Buy the merch, buy the merch. Everybody come on, buy the merch, 'cause I don't like to waste time, 'cause I don't have a dime. If you pay, that's fine. Come follow me, come again. I don't like to waste time, 'cause I don't have a dime. If you pay, that's fine. Thank you. Thanks you for catching on so far.
Oh my gosh. That was quick.
All your business needs, one single platform. Go to Wix.com.
We are get commercial. It think that for another level, you know. When you see if people when you don't know pop up in your video, that means say a thing monetize. You know, me not see no money yet, but I mean say a little thing I go out for we do. Yeah, man. We are getting the reggae dish. Yeah, man. Yeah, listen. As you can clearly see, we step out of really for a minute, and you know, you can see the backdrop. You're already supposed to know which part we're going, you know. You know, where the stars are. You know, welcome to another episode of Overall Setting, the podcast that differs. You know, man, say, where we highlight the icons of yesteryear who chopped the bush for the current icons of today, who set the stage for the future icons of tomorrow. But one of the things that we pride ourselves on over here, sir, diamonds in the rough, is always bringing the diamonds in the rough to the forefront. And, you know, with the amount of people who come across the platform, I always get, with the amount of people who come across the platform, I always get some people who may buck up in a dog way. Them essential to my existence in our music. You know, I say some people where I rate and respect world without end. You know, you know them have a saying say you have some people coming out your life for a reason, you have some people coming out your life for a season. You know, I say and you have some people where not care if you and them are roll for an extended period of time or just a chance encounter. Them have a lasting impression for you. The person that we have over here so tonight is one of them people. When you mention Stevie culture, it brings me back to a time in my career when me up on the rise. I do my thing wicked, you know, I say, and I work with Natty Talawa. Rest in peace to Natty Talawa. You know, I say, a youth where was super talented and prematurely taken from us and never got the opportunity to rise to its full potential. And like me say, some people coming out your life for a reason, some people coming out your life for a season. So maybe looking back in retrospect, the reason why Natty was here was to bridge a gap so that me and Stevie Culture could make a link to keep not only his memory alive, you know what I mean, but just keep the fire blazing and keep the music going. You know what I mean? There's always a divine reason behind a lot of things. When they are, me and Mickey Settings there, Negril, and we are shoot a movie, and I asked Jeff Freedom, yo, you ever hear about an artist named Stevie Culture? I must say, what you mean, brethren? Me always I hear about them man there. With the bumper cloth. Don't bother come ask me about Stevie Culture, brethren. Them man there Irie, brethren. Them man there lock the thing, bro. You know, see, so I say, you know, a link on him. And I say, a long time I see him. I think him left off of the island. We interview Errol Bannick. And Errol Bannick happens to be a friend of, the brother of Trevor Bannick, who may record an album for. And then here we are, the thing come referred Stevie Culture to the platform. And so I've been searching for Stevie Culture, and Stevie Culture has been under my nose the whole time. Like him never gone away. Because like me say, if I never feel Natty Talawa, you know, me won't even know Stevie Culture or Irie Rockerz. Introducing to the world, not yet, walk working. When I say blessed be thy name, the happy I walk up now and I'm in again. Yes, say blessed be thy name. Jump this. How are you here? It's not junior ladies. It's the other ladies who don't have a man at home. And he ain't playing right. So you just step out. I'm going to next man in Jamaica, we call that man Joe Crime. And your wife, listen. Now when you sing, man, and you get fire. And Joe Crime, he get higher, oh yes. Man, and you get fire. And Joe Crime, he get higher. And you get fire. And Joe Crime, he get higher, oh yes. Man, and you get fire. And Joe
Listen it. Say when I am deciding not to take it no longer. So it makes you run it home. And that day when I am getting weak, I'm mother. Pull off that. Say when I am get fire. And you grinding get higher. Oh yes. When I am get fire. And you grinding get higher. When I am get fire. And you grinding get higher. Oh yes.
First to the stage, James Cougar. Welcome to the platform, General. Big up yourself.
Yes, much respect.
Manners and respect. All right, the culture man himself, the culture man himself. And there, know. How am you there? What go on? You there about? Culture, what go on? Hold on. California flu and digital.
This is very frustrating.
California flu and digital are what? I don't understand. Oh, God. Because Uncle Jamaica, them thing are reach it. What are they? Culture, what's the matter? All right, Shara, tell me if you can hear me.
I can hear you. Yeah.
All right, we're there with Shara Culture so far. Stevie Culture is on the screen, but it look like he will have some minor technical difficulties. And we're there with James Cougar. So right now on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, is two parts of the Irie Rockerz. This band was started in 2014 on the West Coast, correct?
Correct.
Alrighty then. So I'll start with you, Shara. Like how did the whole concept of this band come about?
Honestly, I was still a teenager at the time. Somebody kind of sneaked my way in, but in 2014, it was a big thing. How I found out about it was, when your father tell you to go somewhere with you not expect nothing. Next thing you know, I see my father up on stage with a big band doing this whole thing. So from my knowledge, my dad wanted to get back on stage because it had been a while since he started performing. And performers can't live without go on stage.
We're banning you're going to yeah, exactly.
Yes, so he started a band because he definitely has a message he wants to put out there of just, love, unity, peace, and just quality, fun music for people of all ages to enjoy. Not everything have to be a certain way. And mine just work in such a crazy way. Him calling himself a madman all the time. So yes, we started with a huge project of just spreading the love, spreading the message of love and good music and having a great time. That's my knowledge of it. Yes.
So outside of the influence of your dad, I mean, because I know you said you were a bit surprised when you seen him on stage. So I mean, but I've always known him to be, a hell of an artist, from them time that till now, you know what I mean? So like, were you just not aware of the fact that he was back on stage, or was this your first time actually knowing that he was actually doing music?
Oh no, I know that used to take me to shows when I was a young kid. I performed with him when I was I don't know if you're familiar with Alfred's in Negril.
Yes.
That was my first stage at maybe like 6 years old. So I already know that I performed a long time.
But it was just shocking to you to see that he actually had actually ventured back into the business.
Yes.
Basically. Okay.
Yes, my first time seeing him live in a long time. Yes.
Okay. All right. Hold on. I think he just popped back in the room. So let's see if we can hear him now.
Oh yeah. You guys were having deep conversation and I wasn't hearing.
Yeah. We kind of when I tell me nothing, we're gonna bring you back in our life. Cause it look like Shara and James are a bit under control, you know. But yeah, so we can come and say you move. Your thing I move like a Jamaica you're there right now. Cause when I tell me I have to ask if a digital or flow you use, cause when I understand how your thing I eat you pop in and I pop out every minute. Not to that.
I'm sorry now to fly in and fly out.
No, were you actually watching us or
Yeah, I was seeing that. Me see Natty B. Me I hear Natty B, but me not hear you attack. So
okay. Me understand. Me understand.
So that clip there with Natty B kind of refresh up my memory, man.
Yeah, man, for real, man. You know, over here we always try to cover as much ground as we can, and you know, obviously we want to keep the focus on the band. We know that you had an illustrious career. I mean, working with the likes of Capleton. I mean, you were on juggling here and there, you know, doing shows all over Jamaica. You know what I mean? But you know, this is not about you.
No.
This is about, you know, I mean, no, and I'm not saying that in a bad way because you've always been a selfless person. You know what I mean? So, and you know, the primary focus is on the band, obviously, you know, but I had to tell my followers and my fans about the affiliation with you, because I like to pay homage, you know, to the people who the predecessors or the people who have actually paved the way for us to even have the relationship that we have.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So maybe want to give them a little brief history. And
yes.
Obviously pay homage to Natty as well, you know what I mean? A fallen soldier.
Give thanks for that, man.
Yeah, man, for real.
And Natty go way back, grew up as kids.
Yeah, man, for real, man. I mean, when I time everybody even thinks they're our brother. Like when I was introduced to you, he introduced me as his brother.
Yeah, man, real thing, man.
Right.
The same part.
Exactly.
His parents grew me too.
Right. And when I tell me, I say it look like a jacket thing I go on, but me never really do answer nothing.
Hey, Dad, man, you have something to tell me.
No, but, just to kind of fill you in, you know, I was just asking. I know you guys got together back in 2014, and you know, with you being the leader of the band, being as though you weren't here, I kind of went to Shara first, and then I was gonna jump over to James, but yeah. I was kind of trying to figure out how you came up with the concept for the band after being away from music for so long. And then after that, we can jump over to James.
Yeah, so what I say is, we then over here so in music. So I came here in 2005.
Okay.
We were on a tour with Reggae and the River.
Mm-hmm.
So this area that I'm here right now is a home for Reggae and the River, one of the most longest running reggae festival on the West Coast.
Stick up. 1 second. Yes. So when you did forward over your on the tour, there was no Irie Rockerz at the time, correct?
No, we are talking about babies. She like about what 4-year-old.
Okay. So you did forward over your Stevie culture then?
Yeah, and then the time that we did over there with you, you know.
Okay, all right.
I mean, then the years we used to tour before we come there, so and nothing knows me have my thing. So him did I try real mean over there, so.
Okay.
Over there with him, but after a while, over there some more like dancehall vibe, more DJ thing.
Right.
So my friend them for me out here. So
boom and shut out here. I end up now, I do music helping other people create band and thing. And you end up like just stay and just rest your son now. So after that, so now, you know, say out here so in America it's different. Like in Jamaica, you're on the grill. You can't make a living playing music. In America, you can't really do that if you don't have hit tune and or if you take a song somewhere.
Real talk.
You know. So after a while, I end up like start do other things and not do music no more. So one day, you know, I'm bridging, you know, I just have vibe, bro. I'm bridging, we are do construction, so we got the construction yard, and me and him now, he was a guitar player, and me and him produce some tune, and him start playing the music because the bridging where the cashier at the hardware store, he is a musician too, so we play together. So we are showing him music, and he must say, yo, you know, sir. We have a customer appreciation day. We are look for a band. You have a band. And we don't have no band in. I just tell him, I say, man. Till I'm bridging and look at me and I say, wait, what you say?
Yeah.
So we like I want to tell you, it's like a roundabout now too. Like in a May and them put on the thing in August. So to me, no one about people. I say, bro, don't worry yourself, man. We can't put a band together, man. The man say, you sure? Because the man go do it in a dog, man. We never have a band name, bro. So, the man say, what's the name of the band? So we start out as a name, Demolition Squad. Him like, yeah, man, we name Demolition Squad. Back then, we there work on a house, and we there tear it down. That fine, like, yo, Demolition Squad, the people they love it.
Yeah.
Now we put the band together, bro, and the gig happened to work out, and we get more musicians than we need because everybody did a feel to play music. So, man say, what you mean, man? We're gonna do it, man. And put a big band together, about 10 people.
Yeah.
That's right. It's an ensemble that.
Yeah.
That's all like an orchestra.
And Rusty Giant whenever I play no music, glad for the little opportunity to play. So what now when we put the band together now, the man them love it and I say, yo, you know, so we could have go and bun song gig. And I say, all right, if you serious then. Next thing you know, other people start calling and I say, yo, what go on with the band? And I say, yeah, man. So what happened now? True, everybody have job and work and all them things there. We start get more gig than the man them could have do. You know what I say? So I get gig and I tell man, because me always I say, yeah, man, we are talking about, man, yeah.
Yeah.
All the man them afterward, boy, we can't do that, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So we let down the people enough. So what now? How we end up with the Irie Rockerz now? We play one gig now, you know, so we are Rasta business and someone I say, man, what kind of name that, man? That name the kind of too destructive. So we try to play it. Demolition can mean anything, you know, you can demolish in destruction and you know. But I was saying, nah, man. It could be Irie, you know. So now when I do one of my guitarists now, his wife, and she give it the name like, yeah, I think the man right, man. You should have called on yourself the Irie Rockerz. But it's a good name. Demolition Squad now and turn it into the Irie Rockerz. And ever since now, we just start do it. We start out with 10 people, then it broke down to about 7. Then the next thing you know, we're about 5. And after a while now, everybody has said, boy, Steve, because to me, auntie, you know, me just a look gig. And I get gig and not tell nobody nothing. And when we call them and then can't do it, we figure out a way to do it. So after a while now, the man them just look at me and say, boy, Culture, I love your attitude and your ego for play, but boy, we can't dash where we livelihood to play music because, you know, it's not really financially feasible. For me now, to and that me do, you know we roll figure. And music we do, so it have to work for we. So we just keep on a push, bro. And as man jump out, we figure out we have to do it, and the next man jump out, we figure out that way till it broke down to like I just 3 hours now.
Wow.
And we have to deal with it the same way.
Wow.
So we were saying, right? Who for did.
Yeah, man.
Did.
Yo, we start. Yeah. Yo, it's so ironic. This platform started out with like 11 people in it. Yeah, man.
See, I see him TV.
Yeah, man. With 11 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Some of them tell me about my parts and all type of things, but me I tell you,
Who for there?
who for there. So was James one of the original members, or was Shara even in the group at that particular time when you initially came up with this concept?
But what Shara migrated to the United States because she was in school and doing the thing. And say I never really influenced her to do music because I'm the kind of father me not do the Joe Jackson thing when me step me have to do when me I do.
Right.
I go around and I play, so she, follow me around. And me never even know so she really have it like that, So one time she had said, Dad, we can't sing a song. And I say, yeah, man. Because I'm youth, I go tell her stuff. And she jump on the stage and level down the place.
Wow.
What? Never know say you have it like that. And she said, something like doing this. I say, yeah, we can join the band. I say, yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Wow.
So she just come in, and then she start out singing harmony, and then she start write, and we arrange a couple tune and make she sing one. She used to start out from singing just one song.
Mm-hmm.
And every time me notice now, the thing is now, Fico out here, so now that me love with California. It's a kids friendly place.
Oriented, yeah.
What part of California are you?
We're up on the north side. We're close to Oregon, one place named Humboldt County. We're there, so what now? When them say the kid that do it now, everybody used to come to me and I come. It's like so my time I feel like if I ask them, so what happened to me, dog? Your daughter, bro.
Oh, man, yo.
Yeah, so right then I'll catch themselves. And I say, man, yeah, bro, we know you, bro. We know you got your thing, bro. But your daughter, man.
But you have to feel proud seeing what you do.
Man, I love it. But me kind of give them a hard time when I go like, yo. So when I go like say, to my daughter come in now, my ratings are jab.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is though, since he's behind the drums, I'm representing him at the front.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
when he sings solo, so I just bring that for him while him there behind the drums.
Right,
so.
right. So yeah. So my initial question was like, when you did have this ensemble going on, was James one of the original members?
No.
No, James, tell me your story, James.
Yeah, so I'm from Humboldt. I grew up here, and then after I graduated from high school, I went down to San Francisco, and I was studying music, and I got a degree in classical guitar. And then I'd come up here during the summer to watch Reggae on the River every year, that festival. And so I got really inspired to play reggae music.
What drew you to reggae though? Before you even go any further, what drew you to reggae?
Well, I saw Third World and Jimmy Cliff at Reggae on the River 2014, and it blew me away.
Wow.
And I started listening to it and played in a couple groups down there, and then ended up moving back to Humboldt. And I'd heard of Stevie Culture because he's a legend. Heard of him down in the Bay Area, and I kind of heard of Irie Rockerz because they're like rocking it up in Humboldt, and I've got a lot of friends and family here. So when I moved back up, my friend happened to be opening for them, and I saw it for the first time. I was like shocked because it's like Stevie playing drums, singing, and then Shara and April was actually doing backup vocals, but it sounded like a full band.
Yeah, exactly.
The vibe. So
Wow.
I talked to Stevie. I was like, "Hey, are you looking for a guitarist?" He's like, "Actually, yeah."
Wow.
So we did a little jam, and he's like, "You ready to go on the road?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I've been ready."
Wow.
That was 2019.
Wow. So 5 years after the conception of this ensemble, it boiled down to the last tree standing. It's now. I mean, the journey of 1,000,000 miles starts out with the initial step.
Yeah.
The good part, I mean, there's so many upsides, to what I see transpiring here. For one, Stevie as to me, my impression of him was always being like this very innovative, musically inclined, damn near musical genius of a person, a really strong leader when it comes to like music. Always the one like the mover, the shaker. So that's the upside having somebody like that at the helm. The youth, like I said, of Shara, bringing that to the table, is another added incentive because now you're reaching over the aisle and you're reaching out to the youthful aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? You just being a genuine lover of the reggae music, you're like best of both worlds type of fan, like getting the opportunity to, showcase that to other people, which I think fans always, for one, deserve to be and also love to be or feel like they're at the level of their favorite artist. That's one of music has come a long way, and too much of like what they say in Jamaica, too much of one thing is good for nothing. But in every aspect of life, you have to invoke balance, and internet is great when you invoke balance. And what I think internet did is give people the opportunity to interact with their favorite artists at real time.
Yes, sir. For real, not Fico.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, remember back in the days we had to sing Fan Neil or, hope for a chance encounter with somebody, win backstage passes, or, like literally, if there was 1,000 people on this live right now and you guys were like platinum recording artists, people would be in the comments like commenting and would be able to ask you whatever they want, which is something that, fans from years ago never had. So imagine being a fan coming to see a show and then ultimately becoming a part of the band after seeing that show. So now he can reach over the aisle to the people that love him, and you know what I mean, and introduce your brother. It's like so. Even though it's 3 people,
best of everything.
It's a full band when you really think about it.
Yeah, it's true.
And then from the theatrical standpoint, someone looking at that band sounding like a full band with just 3 people standing there, no bass guitarist, no keyboardist, you know what I'm saying? Like really no background singer, you know what I mean? And it sounds like the I trees were there when you guys were singing One Love. You know? Like, it sounds like it did have Peter, Bonnie, Family Man, everybody did it.
And guess what? That was one of the things that amazed me. Cause what I said to you look a while.
Yeah.
I said, hold on, only 3 people that have been here all these different
all the time.
And Stevie, and you orchestrate that.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you what no, it's just like the story me I tell you out of desperation in a man. Because me want play, all right, me did good with doing my construction business and but the man go wake up that little vibe then I mean when me used to like, hold on a minute, I forgot I was a musician. Okay, so what happened now when the man them start drop like that, every man drop, me figure out a way of to put for them party in. The man saying can't make it. But me I tell you, man, a relentless amount of energy it takes to make that happen, 'cause, just happen like that, You have to think, you have to sit down and work it out and do several,
Nah, bro. No, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
All right. So what's one of those things that I always say? I say that. All right. So Michael Jordan, to some people is the best basketball player of all time.
Yeah.
And when he does what he does it effortlessly.
Yeah.
He makes it look like it's like we feel like we can go out there and do it. That's how easily he makes it look. And by the time you broke every bone in your body, I try to do a quarter away him do. So it's like anything in life that is gonna be a challenge, but when you truly love it, you do it effortlessly.
Find a way, man.
Yeah, man.
But one of your favorite saying is "born for it."
Yeah, man.
Born
Like
for
me say,
it.
you have people with born for it, and you have people who want for it. And like me say, just my encounter with your dad, was like there's been levels to my career, and I've come along the way, and some people have been brutally honest with me. I've met some legends in my day, had the opportunity to work with alongside of some of the greats within the music business, Grammy Award winning Billboard producers. But with the one thing that inspires me the most is somebody like who truly like knows music. Me not care where your stature, where your status, what kind of accolades you have back of your name, like, because I don't have any concept of the theory of music.
Yeah.
All I know is that I was blessed with something, and I allow it to come through me. So when somebody like your dad, who's been doing it like before me, can pinpoint like, yo, youth, you think na normal. Or when somebody like Sly and Robbie is making tracks for me that just have my name on them, like custom made, or when somebody like Yellow Man it comes to town and is like, yo, the artist where me did perform with him on the grill, him me want to open for me, cause me hear say I feel him there. And him send for me. You know what I mean? Like, so all of these things to me are confirmation. So like having somebody like James who like knows the theory of music, look at me and be like, yo, bro, you singing perfect pitch. Me didn't know any name, so. Man, say, you know what I mean? So like, I'm looking at you guys and it just makes me feel so good to see how well your talents blend together, you know what I mean? And your dad has that genius within him to literally make it work. You know what I mean? It's three people sounding like a full-fledged band. Like that to me is amazing.
May I tell you?
And I know, and the best part about that is when the money start coming in, and less money for share up.
Oh, now what ask James a question? Yeah, you hear me, James?
Yeah.
All right. So going to college for music, did you ever felt as though like you would end up in a reggae band, or did you have a desire to do something else?
Bro, his dreads is almost down by his ankles. But anyway, go ahead and talk.
I never expected it, to be honest. Yeah. I just wanted to learn more about music in general. And I was studying classical guitar, which is pretty opposite of reggae, I would think.
Yeah,
classical music in general.
Yeah.
The reason I did it was just to get a good foundation, but to be honest, I never really wanted to play classical as the main thing. it just wasn't really the vibe.
Was that a mommy or daddy idea?
Well, it was definitely influenced by family, yeah. And I was pursuing music in high school too, so it just seemed like if I wanted to do this, then I might as well get strong foundation. So I did the classical thing, but I was into like a bunch of different other styles. So like reggae, funk, R&B, just like a blend.
You know what I rate with you, James. You bring something to the band that's very special because I mean, like, no disrespect to people who embrace the culture and do very well at what they do, but like, as much as you love the music, you still remain pure to who you are. It's like, sometimes some people from like other race would be there like speaking in patois or trying to emulate or you know what I mean, like he's talking like he would be talking like to anybody, you know what I mean, like remaining true to who he is, but still being able, like, remember me tell about balance. I always try to say balance, invoke balance, you know what I mean? So still be yourself, but still show your love for the culture, you know what I mean, by putting forth music and allowing Stevie and Shara to be who they are as well.
That's exactly why I asked him what I asked him. I mean, did you ever saw yourself doing reggae, or would you even thinking about doing reggae from a long time? So because he's just true to who he is.
Right.
Now, if he didn't speak, we wouldn't know.
Right.
He's speaking the way he is.
Right. Exactly.
Somebody would say, "Yeah, man, why go on, man, brother?"
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Like my good friend Steve, big up Jeffrey. Yeah, I me do the thing from them time there, and you know what I mean, like nothing wrong with that. Still.
Right, not
because Steve, I'm a general.
Yeah.
Steve is more Jamaican than some Jamaican live born and grow at Jamaica, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
So, at the end of the day, respect to him, but I just love this kid's, the pureness in him. You know what I mean? Like, he genuinely has love for his band members, but also for the music itself. Like, he's like, yo, I never seen myself doing this. Here I am doing it. And he does a damn good job at it.
And guess what? And we help make reggae music reach out to a different genre
man,
of people.
Definitely, yeah, to a different genre of people.
Yeah, because I'm genuine.
But before we jump over to Shara, because I have a question for Shara. But what was your parents' and impression when you're like, Mom, Dad, I'm joining a reggae band? I mean, or your family in general. Like, what was their reaction to that?
Going from classic to reggae.
You wait a minute, Junior. I didn't spend all of that money for you to be. Are you gotta be kidding me? You'll never. No, I'm just kidding. Like, what was their impression of that, though?
They were supportive. I'm really blessed. I'm thankful that they're open-minded and they'll support me with my decisions to do that. I was in 3 different reggae bands in the Bay Area.
Oh,
wow. I played keyboard in the band, and yeah, I'm really grateful for that experience too, because it could really like educate me, and I just love the roots. And when I met Stevie, he pure roots and a lot of love, a lot of encouragement, and I just try to keep an open mind, and I've got a lot to learn. It's a whole another culture, so I try to respect it and just learn as much as I can and try to support the sound. And yeah, so my parents were supportive overall, and they still, I mean, yeah, it's
are
they didn't have too much expectations on that end, because I teach guitar on the side, so
wow.
My main source of income at this point. So
are they starting to like reggae, listening to you play?
I wish. I've tried to influence them, but yeah,
you gotta let them hear some El Fico, man.
I think it's slowly getting to them for years.
All right. Shara.
So, I wanna before you move, I wanna
Yeah, man.
elaborate on the point where you make when you ask him what does his parents feel when he decide to play reggae. You know who just came to Humboldt like last year, around about 1 year ago, and said the same thing. Was Cat Core from Third World. Because
Oh,
everybody,
yeah, man. Yo, Cat Core, yeah.
yo, Cat Core said he take up the cello and before him start play it, and he said, people, I just want to let you know this. My mother used to beat me if you play this instrument. I say, wait, what? He was say, yeah, like, child, did you practice today? No. Whap!
Wow.
So yeah. I was just laughing because when the question was directed towards James, I was like, dang, say Cat Core get beaten for play reggae, man. Anyway, yeah, go on, just.
Yeah. Big up Cat Core too. He actually played on one of our productions with the put out a rhythm called Struck by Love. Are the only song where me know where Lexus actually sing pan.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man. It is a one drop rhythm. So
Okay.
yeah, man. We're like literally when we produce the rhythm, Steve.
Yeah.
And them say, yeah, man, we have Nitty Kochi Panic, we have Becenta, we have forgot which other artist. And then them say, yeah, we have Lexus. Everybody stop and look at one another and say, Lexus.
Well,
it's a while ago. And when them sing the Lexus song, it became the title track of the whole entire rhythm. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. One of our second production.
Nice.
That we did. It was crazy. So Shara, you said you kind of like wiggled your way into the bands. You know what I mean? Like dad kind of gave us confirmation with that. So in Jamaica we always say if something not go so, it almost goes so. You know what I mean? Like so you guys were definitely, he wasn't even on the live when you initially said what you said. So how did you manage to even at that tender age to get into not only just in the band doing a few numbers, but being damn near like the focal point of the band because you're doing a lot of lead vocals here.
Yes. So before that, the shows that I could go to, because at the time I was a minor,
right,
I was performing in the audience.
Okay, wow.
When he was playing, sitting by my dad singing, it just sweet me. So me in the audience, I dance, I create all type of rockers. I was the hype person. At some point, I was the videographer, helping film some of the clips. But dad fired me because me there dance when me there film.
How did you take being fired?
By your dad, like
by your dad.
God.
Dad, you really fired me, Dad.
Like Donald Trump, you fired.
You have to stand up.
Yeah.
A dance and a video. And the video them now come out right.
The video jump up. When you not move, you look like you move.
Yeah.
Fall over.
Shaky.
That make no sense.
Right. But you never have to fire, brother. You could have reprimand her.
But hold on. How did you feel firing your daughter? You was like, daughter.
No, because so all right, let me tell you now. You see, all music run now. The item on the platform and thing. I don't know. A video in work. So you will go and show now, and you get a nice code, and the people them a vibe. And none of the video shot them can use. So, we can't show people that, man. People will get dizzy. When the camera point all over the place. But she can't help herself because the vibe hit her and she just want to dance. And I realize
one good thing about music, when it hits you, you feel no pain. Hit me with music.
I get too caught up in the vibes.
Yeah.
And come out good,
Well, I hope you fired her in a nice way, man.
Yeah,
no, I'm doing it Daddy have style, you know. Daddy have all
Well,
of us.
neat neatly.
No. Daddy, I'm good with in words and thing, you know.
Yeah.
Normally, like, here, see the camera. I'm just notice saying stop and give me the camera after some point. The camera my way.
Big up to that. Big up.
All right.
You must rate that one,
So
man.
technically, you were just relieved of your duties.
Yes.
You wasn't fired.
So as a unit, all right, before we go down to the trio, before we start talking about the trio, as an ensemble, when you did have all of these members, were you actually actively recording at the time or just doing gigs?
Oh, me?
Yeah, I mean the band, like was the band.
Honest with you, most of the things that we hardly have recordings of what we play. We just make up songs and just go sing them on stage.
Okay.
So I just recently we released the first song.
No, that's what I was saying. So like when the initial band was just like people were booking you, so you were just like gigging.
Yeah,
so like as a collective, no. So the recording started when you became a trio, obviously.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So what was one of the first songs that you guys recorded when you went down to 3?
Man, I don't even remember, you know. Hold on. I think the record did start with Shara song. We do like a cover of the Mary J. Blige. Because you know, she never really have no song for herself yet. So we record something just so because everybody loved the vibe and I say, yo, if you have all right thing, you know, it's gonna stop coming your show.
I see that you relieve Aurora of our duties. You should have the people them should have tell.
But hold on.
You should have tell the people in pan him.
No, but hold on. I come like at the right thing him do. I know she had the lead.
Yeah, exactly.
Now she had the lead. So like at the right thing.
Yeah, exactly.
We know.
Yeah, I never camera, I never paparazzi are definitely enough for your thing.
We meant in front of the camera, not behind of the camera.
Yeah, exactly. No, because I'm listening to a couple of songs that you sent me, and you know, all of them are great. You know, me love everything when you do, Stevie. You know what I mean? But it's a particular song where me hear it and hold on. Let's see what I'm going to say now.
Tim know which song this is.
Chip out again.
Down when you hear the rubber dub. Tell about it. All kind of people go a dance. All kind of music I go play. Yeah. Now what do you think? Tell about it. All kind of people go a dance. All kind of music I go play. Yeah. All kind of people.
We're there with the Irie Rockerz right now. You hear that?
I go play.
Ready?
Yeah. All kind of people go a dance. All kind of rhythm I go play. Whoa. All kind of people.
Yeah, you still, you know, somebody forget them a stone love vice down. Yeah, so get this right. So get this in the one. Irie Rockerz stinkers.
Now when just small, everybody have to go to the dance hall. Yeah.
Ribbit.
And if you move off your feet and when you hear the rubber dub.
All kind of people got dance, so all of music I go play.
Go and dance. All kind of rhythm I go play. Yeah. All kind of people go and dance. All kind of rhythm I go play. Whoa. All kind of people go and dance. All kind of music I go play. Yeah. My people, your people. Everybody, we are all your people, and your people are my people. All of us are music people. When you're stepping at the dance hall, there is music for one and all.
Yeah, voila. No, voila. I just, you and James alone are play upon this?
No, actually, me and them know where did we start the band.
Okay.
Just 2 hours, yeah.
But just two somebody play upon this.
Yeah.
And it.
Yeah, man.
Brother, yeah, hear me. But time for no go on the bed, yeah, man. Yeah. Hold on, man.
You don't think so? The original.
Yeah, brother, hold on, no, man.
Original.
No, come there, me I listen the song and bro. Like this not normal, brother. Like this right now, so. Anyway.
Hold on, there. It's come like I change the whole band thing now, you know.
Yeah, man.
I change the band thing now, you know.
Brother, may I tell you, any promoter whether they want book three ticket, 3 hotel room. Listen,
normally a band member about what?
Yeah,
7,
listen.
8.
Like the average band.
Just artists and manager.
Yeah, exactly.
And you have to move about 7 people.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to move manager, road manager. You have to move band, sound engineer.
Exactly.
Manager. 3 people right now. Yeah, change the narrative, brother. Yeah, change it. When I bring it to a different level.
Yeah, just make sure when the thing loud up, you know, on the chart the same price where them big man and fight money, they need to charge them same money there. You know what I mean? So
no,
I mean,
hold on, but remember, you know, who playing the bass? I am, so you have to pay me for that too.
Exactly.
Me a lead singer.
Listen, me not play the keyboard in real time,
yeah,
but
me I play
but
keyboard.
I play the keyboard.
You have to pay me for that.
You have to pay me like me did it. I mean.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. That's what the thing said.
The man is in one AI. Him is in one, but him film intelligence, not artificial.
No.
No, no bad though, man. Me not lie, man.
Man,
it's tough, man.
You know, so
just a quick question, James. When you gonna sing a song?
Oh, I don't know. We'll just have to keep that. We'll find out one day.
You put him on the spot, James.
Stevie, when you gonna make James sing a song?
I'm pulling the ball, man, just now, man. Fit out him.
Yeah, the man.
You might not sing no song, man.
like bro, like my parents just trying to think, let's just take this one at a time. Are you kidding me? Like, what the hell's wrong with you? Nah, man.
But Irie we Irie, so you know it. Run to
them vibe up, man. We love the vibes.
Nah, culture is a genius still, you know, from long time, you know that.
Thanks, my general, man. You know, see enough work we do enough for.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Real, man.
Your name ring bells. You know, from long time. Your name.
Me just bought an album for Moses. Remember Moses?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Moses was over Charlie.
Yeah, man, Moses Livingston, man. You know, so I'm still at it.
You might tell me, say, him over Atlantic City, they beat it.
Yeah, man, I'm still at it, man.
Yeah.
So what? From them long time, you know, forward, come back after. You have to be forward, man. If I even just come make a whole vibes also.
One we over them on yacht.
If in a winter we just burn one bonfire and just stand up around it and play.
They know you mean?
If I in a summer we just stand up on the corner I put out one pan and make people throw some change like wherever we have to do to make it happen, but we need to link up, brother, because
a long time I can't feel it for real, man.
Irie Rockerz, to me, you guys, Shara, you know that because you're born in your daddy and you know what I mean, and I'm sure that James has already what you said, James, from 2009?
Yeah, 19.
2019, yeah. That's still a relatively long time, especially for a band.
Yeah.
You know, how are you with like understanding the patois? Like, do you understand the patois?
To be honest, that sometimes I have no idea, you know, what is being said, but I'd say like 90%.
Yeah, we love how you that honest.
Yeah,
you rate me that.
So I mean, yo, so just playing the reggae music, was that hard for you or it just came natural? Because like you say, you go from classic now doing reggae. Was it hard? Was it, you know, extra steps you had to take, extra things you had to do, or it just came natural?
Well,
remember he was in 2 bands prior to this one.
Yeah, but even so, just, you know,
yeah, like your initial experience, your initial introduction to reggae. Like the upbeats, like the way, you know, like how was that for you? Like, what was, especially coming from classical music? Right. It wasn't even like it was rock and roll.
Yeah, it was different. But I know I had to practice because, yeah, I couldn't keep the rhythm that steady, to be honest.
Right.
And so I practiced a lot and then listened to the music a lot. And by the time I met Stevie, I was okay, but still not even close to like, okay, maybe, yeah, I had kind of picked up some, but yeah, I think.
So did you ever, during the course of your journey, like to the point where you got the Irie Rockerz, did you ever hear anybody like turn around and look at you and give you a side eye and be like, did you ever? Well, on the top of music, did you ever get any? Did you ever hear did any of that stuff ever come in your direction? Because I know, like you said, you're still trying to learn the dialect or identify with what people are saying. Like, I'm pretty sure, even if you don't understand the language, like, has it ever been like a situation where you're working with a reggae band and like the mannerism is like, hold on, maybe I did something wrong? You automatically just kind of like picked it up, right?
I mean, Yeah, and I had friends who helped me out, and they were more advanced musicians than me.
Right.
Oh, okay.
But they definitely gave me some of those moments where I was like, I gotta practice because it just can't fly.
By the time you got to the Rockerz, then you were already kind of like, you had been through 2 bands, so you already kind of had like a concept of and Steve is such a great teacher that I'm pretty sure that he brought out of you what the band needed, because like when I'm listening to you guys, I don't hear anything that sounds
no flaws,
sonically out of place
no
at all.
flaws
Like,
at all.
seriously, I've like, trust me. You know what I mean? I thought like you and him like grew up one in the grill or some shit together. if I've never heard you open your mouth, I thought,
Yeah,
like,
yo,
seriously,
that's
like,
why
like you're running a tight ship over there. Trust me.
Yo. So one thing I need to add to his exposure to the music, this area that he grew up in, he was exposed to the music from way back when, because every big name artist come to this. So last night, Alba Rosie was just up the road from me. With Israel Vibration. This area is a hub for reggae music for like 35 years.
Oh, wow.
As he was telling you that he saw Third World, and all of them people that come here. So this don't play reggae music, even if he wasn't like into it, it was subliminally fed to him, because he will be going down the road, somebody will be playing reggae in their truck. He's hanging out with people that playing around him. This area is a predominantly reggae area, like supporting reggae for like 35 years. Like Reggae on the River, when it stopped, because it's in decline right now. When it stopped, the last staging of it was it's 35 years. So yeah, so this area is the original supporter of reggae music. I used to tour, and Reggae on the River used to be the anchor show. So we and then people book around that. Yeah. So he was subliminally influenced by the music by living here.
Yeah, but I feel like GM had an added challenge as well, because Dad has a different way of structuring his shows. Like his tempo is different than another band, because his is a little bit more fast. So there's that added element of learning. Cause me grew up with him, so I'm used to the opposite. Some people are used to slower reggae. I am used to the faster end of reggae. So if something I draw too long, I don't want to do it. Like, why? Sometimes slow, you know. But it's normal to everybody else. So it's very commendable that he is able to translate, all of that coming from classical music to coming to that.
No, I mean, no, listen, that's that like I said, he has the best of both worlds. And then the added incentive is to actually understand the theory. Like I wish if I could actually incorporate anything into my arsenal, it would be at least having some concept of the theory.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but yo, brother, it's even so crazy that you couldn't even get to the point where you can even start to incorporate a little reggae into the classical, because he has that knowledge already.
Yeah,
and that would be
and
that's
who
a totally
better
different genre.
Who better to bring it out of him than
Yeah.
you have like I said, you have Steve right here. You know what I mean? Like I said,
James, did you ever thought about that?
Well, I haven't like written too much music, so like
No, just bringing a little bit of reggae into the classical.
reggae into the classical or classical into the reggae.
Vice versa, both. Why not?
I mean, yeah, seeing Third World, they're like the masters of it. So maybe one day that'd be cool element to incorporate.
Yeah, because that's taking it to a whole different level, and another genre.
Yo, he give me like a whole like, yo, hold on. Even though he don't play like no sax or nothing, he give me like this whole Kenny G vibe. Bro.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, yo, he just so like laid back and cool as hell, bro. Like, yo, we can't see on the name in the lights. Like, when they get like rich backstage and like the interviews with him.
They'll be known as the classical reggae band.
Yeah, brother. Yo, listen, man. The interviews with him are gonna be like, it's gonna be so many sound bites and so it's gonna be so like this is gonna be classic, bro. Like James is gonna be like the poster boy for this band. Bro. I'm telling you. No,
Hey, Stevie, I serious thing we are talking about.
Stevie, what my boy name again? No, Mick Jagger. Mick Jagger was the lead singer, but Keith Richards was what? The drummer or the guitarist?
Guitarist, man.
Right, then I try to tell him, man. And Keith Richards is a blood clean star. Star. I tell us that you with the writer, so brother, yo, you're a genius in my youth.
Really?
No, man, listen, man.
Hold on, here, when me just ask the brother. Listen, man. Classical reggae. Yo, listen. That is just one aspect. That is just one aspect. I know Stevie can do it enough. No, Stevie, I know you can do it. He's a genius. You're going to find a way to take it to that level there.
Let us talk about the tree. That is three people in this band, bro.
Agriculture class.
Huh? Where's that, Stevie?
Classic. We have that, man. No.
The fact that there's three people in this band, and it sounds like a full band.
Right.
The fact that, yeah, all right, you don't expect that him and his daughter would have some chemistry because, obviously that's dad. She grew up around him doing it. But like you incorporate somebody into the fold and all of the pieces fit like perfectly. Like, bro, if him not talk, you're not gonna really know, you know what I mean? Like where I come from with it, because if you're just looking at this band, first you're already in awe by the fact that it's three people, you know what I mean? And then it's three people sounding like a full band, and they're all naturally talented. And then boom, you do an interview, he opens his mouth, and then now you're like, oh, the fuck up.
Out of the norm, brother. Yeah. Out of the norm, which is what people want. Out of the norm, different.
Because you see the dreads, and like I said, you expect the whole stereotype for him to be coming with the, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Well, and and the moon and the stars and the sky and the Rastafari, and you know what I mean? You expect him to come with that, and he's like coming with who he actually is. So it's like
real.
Yeah, and then you see Stevie with the raspy voice now, and then Shara's just like the icing on the cake.
No, man, listen, man.
It's bad, man. No, brother, it's bad.
It's sick.
Yeah.
Mad.
It's bad, brother.
That's why I said Stevie a genius. So you can't make this, what me say?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Listen, man.
Love that, bro. Let me tell you something. Me, that brother with him El Fico there, saying, you want genius yourself, because what happened now? We need things like this. So everybody are playing their role in a dog. What you are doing right now, we don't have that. So you want genius yourself to put it together and give us the opportunity to expose what we are doing. Because we don't get no lot of exposure, we just a flat-footed thing, bro. If you notice how late the thing them take to get to you. Because we only just recently, me start a thing, say, yo, me to put things around. Because 2 weeks that's how we get to play a gig and a do gig. People now ask me, I say, so where can we find him? And I say, hey, when I go up on Facebook, I just play a little snippets of what we are doing. Then them start asking me, so where no music there? And I say, but we don't know music. You're not on Spotify, you're not on this, you're not on... And then it starts eating me, like blouse and skirt. Can't pay attention to what...
All right, Stevie, you say you're not force nothing. It manifests itself.
Exactly.
Manifest itself right now. Because people are asked. So once them are asked, what you gonna do?
No respond to it. People
All
them
right.
So when me I say now with El Fico now, this man now, him kinda like keep me in the dark. Me I link up with him Empress, and him know a long time say him go link me, and the man not tell me nothing. You know. The man your type blues, me nearly not even answer phone. Busy teach me the thing, busy say, oh, who's calling me? What my unknown no. Somebody, I'm say, you know, I'm a middle answer. And the man I say, yo, Dave, you know long me I look for you. I say, who this? Me don't know the man number, me don't know none the man I look for me.
I want me to know. How you?
This one man say, yo, you're not gonna know who, so let me even bother with your personal one feet. Me say blood. Yo, are you?
Yeah. And it just wake up just wake up a plethora of just like old memories.
Yeah.
Some good, some bad. You know what I mean? Not between me and him obviously, but you know the loss of Natty Tala was a great loss. The loss of Ben, you know, big up Ben, you know, was a great loss. You know what I say? But with parts cross back and
is a
added incentive for what, you know. I'm thinking like here you are looking for somebody who has been instrumental in your craft for so many years, somebody who has never left your memory banks, and you get not only the opportunity to see him, but he's coming with, it's like he's enhanced. It's an enhanced version of this person now, because me never know about Nadata at the time when me and him are roll.
Yeah,
obviously me never know about GMZ. You understand? And the crazy part about it is your life funny. Remember, one of my biggest tune was Girl, you know. You know what I mean? So, you know, that was my signature tune, especially yes, in Philadelphia, England, wherever. So when me I said, guess who you talk to? And him said, me no know. So me said, girl, if all the morning. So when me start sing, right? It's like him kind of if I'm but like him almost know who me is, but I never.
He must say, no man, I can't read.
No, I never my signature tune and know me for. So to me no say me have a song when him say what you wanna say, do what you wanna. So it's a song when me never release, never do nothing with the song, right? But him is one of the man where always I say, yo, that song there bad. And you know, say the wickedest thing is at that song that me that try to remember, I couldn't remember the song. So when me say girl, right? Me I expect say yeah, that I got jar in memory.
That not jog in memory.
Yeah, no. Nah man, but hold on, I feel this. You know say yeah, I want blood clot tune when him say what you wanna say. Me couldn't remember me wanna tune, but him remember.
So it always go.
Let me not tell her, brother.
So it always go.
Let me not tell her, brother.
Is sometimes the impression that you leave on somebody.
Yes.
Yo, Shara, you have like, so my oldest daughter is 29. And I guess because I always had her in tow with me, going to the studio and all of that, like she act like she wanted to do music at one point, but never really showed interest in it. She's in a career now. She's a social worker or whatever. I waited 19 years later to have another one. So here I am with this 19-year gap. But my youngest just turned 10 yesterday.
Yeah.
She plays the clarinet the violin,
what?
The piano. She's also on choral, so she's in the choir.
Oh wow.
And now she's showing interest in wanting to go to the studio.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
You know, and all of these things, like I never imposed none of this on her, never
Yeah.
asked her to do none of this. Her party yesterday, the whole theme of it was music, like musical notes. So like even with me being as old as I am, which I won't disclose here on this platform.
Nah.
With the 10-year-old daughter. But with
Mita.
Hold on, man. But with the 10-year-old daughter, but she also has a leg up on me already because she reads music.
Yes.
She has to read music to like play these instruments
Yeah.
that she's choosing to play. And I'm a bit jealous, you know, but so I know with Dad, I sympathize with Dad's plight when everybody's coming up to him and like saying, yo, oh, your daughter now, your band still in a Stevie Marie, you know. But little tune, you do with Capleton and everything, yeah, man, and the tour them man, but your daughter, I get it.
Real.
I get it. You know, so
yeah. It happened. I want to say worse on that. One day, some people book the band, right? So me and the man done and we locked down the gig and say, yeah man, everything good, man. And I say, all right, so we got the date and yeah, all right, cool. So me hang up in a bro. 15 minutes later, the man called back. And I say, yo, what go on? The man I say, yeah, I forgot to ask you, your daughter is coming, right?
Yeah. All that indicate to me is Stevie Culture, as bad as you be, you need to step up your game, brother.
Hey, Lord of mercy, I'm telling you, life ain't easy. I'm telling you.
Take your one advice here.
Morning that I wake up to face another day, I gotta think about doing something. So I
pull up. Lock way. Touchdown play, bust down.
Life ain't easy. I'm telling you. See, every morning that I wake up to face another day, I gotta think about doing something so I can get some pay. I can't sit around be lazy, or else I would not get no pay. And if I'm not making money, I can't survive this way. We're living in a world like this that's so focused on riches and fame. So the best thing that you can do is get on top your game. So you better step
up your egg game.
Every morning that I wake up to face another day, I gotta think about doing something so I can get some pay. I can't sit around be lazy, or else I would not get no pay. And if I'm not making money, I can't survive this way. We're living in a world like this that's so focused on riches and fame. So the best thing that you can do is get on top your game. So you better step up your A game, step up your A game, or you'll be ashamed. Step up your A game, step up your A game. You cannot be lame. Step up your A game, step up your A game. Your life wouldn't be the same. Step up your A game, step up your A game. You cannot be late. Life moving so fast, you cannot mess up on your chance. You gotta be ruthless and go out and get what you want. Cause everyone is looking out for themselves. No one seems to care about no one else. And if you ain't like that, keep that for you. Cause no one is out there looking out for you. We're living in a world like this that's so focused on riches and fame. So the best thing that you can do is get on top your game. So you better step up your A game, step up your A game. Or you
everybody wanna know when I'm playing again is when it's our next show. Everybody wanna know when I'm playing again is when it's our next show. Time to talk and things are slow. People are losing faith and feel like to let go. Some of the feel that it's true, they go by such a just to pull up the vibe. But the people back here, Mr. DJ, play me a bouncy track to ease the stress off the mind and let them rock. And if you wanna show and drop the track, we leave it turn up the dance, forget part, go to the DJ and say, my youth, you see that rock, the volume from the mixer and me just turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. The dance floor is full and it's burn it up, burn it up, burn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Turn it up, the dance floor is full and it's burn it up, burn it up, burn it up. People need social interaction to bring them.
Yeah, we have to rewire this.
No, make you feel complete. Make we just turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. The dance floor is full and it's burn it up, burn it up.
Real. Yo.
We're not too bad. But no, I mean the talent we're in them three people and it just not make no sense.
Now, Stevie.
Yeah.
Them two songs I want me just hear. I want to write them song there.
Yeah, yeah.
I sound a bad man. I sound a talented.
It just not make no sense.
Yeah, well, I read that man.
Sky's the limit, brother.
It's Stevie kind of bossy and like.
Well, one more question. Well, one more question I have to ask this, because he's a man with love ask question.
Yeah.
The rhythm them, the track them, how do they track them?
Are we man? I'm me and James.
Hold on.
So
how do they track them though?
So
yeah.
James a play upon.
So wanna go on?
James a play upon track and
yeah man.
And Shara sing
and yeah. As
Stevie I talk about. As Stevie I try to make me believe that now Joe Jackson thing dog wide over there.
Yeah, tell you.
Somebody I get beat. Somebody I get beat.
Yeah, man. I go on with them now.
No man sitting there get man.
Oh man, something going on with them because them too bad over there.
Somebody I get me. Somebody I get belt
Hold
buckle.
on.
Somebody I get belt buckle.
on,
Me don't know
man.
who I get belt buckle. Somebody I get belt buckle.
Right lyric.
I get belt, man. Music I beat the people.
Right lyrics. Produce rhythm. Vocals.
Fire your daughter. No, sorry. Relieve her of her duties.
Yes.
Relieve her of her
Something
duties.
going on with them now.
Yeah.
The three people them too bad.
Exactly.
The three people them too bad.
Give them I see some of the time when you put in the work and you see when I get the media push, so sometimes it kind of make you feel down like. But when we get joy out of it going out in the street and play music, that we are doing it like in the old school days, you know. That's why old school people do it. We just make up tune and go sing it on stage. So
well, big up to Jamaican Day. We are trying to bring back the band's culture in Philadelphia. And,
yes.
You know, we definitely are going to try get the Irie Rockerz down in Philly. What's next on the agenda for you guys?
Yes, yesterday we just dropped the We on the Mountain track that was put there as one of our newest singles. We're planning on dropping a track every month.
That's lovely. That's lovely. Is there a body of music in the works, whether it be EP, LP?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. Any more visuals in the making? Or?
Yes, that's trying to angle on now, like more filming. The thing is, see, we're going back now for Shara now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we want to do now. We want to start about the work with some people because there are a lot of shows, but all of the footage is getting lost. So we're not. We kind of like move like the Great Foot did, where we just play.
No, trust me, I've been there. I've had people pull me over on the highway and no, I'm serious. Like flash their boobies to me and want me to like sign their boobies, and I didn't have a CD or anything to like leave with them or whatever. And you know, one of the main things that you have to do is you have to leave your footprints in the sun, bro. You know, you guys are too talented to just be like one and done. You know what I mean? You have to leave people with something that, if it's even a website, a TikTok page, whatever. I mean, like it's like you said it. You said it best. You just gotta step up your game, bro. Like you guys are too talented.
Yeah, man.
You not to you know, be far beyond where you are. We as a platform will continue to grow with you.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, Stevie. I mean, like me say, you know me and you can talk forever. You know what I mean? We definitely need
yes, man. The link now in this.
Yeah, I think you know, I'm if my daughter is really interested in singing, you know, maybe you can help me bring some stuff.
And then she have the like you say, you're jealous.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Yeah.
Because what you know is want her to be so you love what she's doing. So
yeah.
You what she's doing. And then she have the right approach from a theory point of view first.
Yeah, I was so proud of her, man. I mean, sitting like it was like maybe it was a band and an orchestra. Maybe it consisted of maybe 75 or 100 kids, and out of those 75 or 100 kids, she was one of the ones that they actually brought to the front and had her like talk on the mic, and you know, she memorized her lines and was talking about, you know, so she knows Mozart and Bach and Beethoven and
big league,
yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and for the teacher to have been there for 45 years and like all out of all of these kids, and mind you, she goes to like one of them Ivy League like it's not like a urban school. No disrespect, because you know you have great kids that come from everywhere. But I'm just saying, like she really has to like go hard to like maintain. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and she's 9, 10, bro. You know, and I was just sitting there like, I've never ever encouraged her to do music ever.
That's the best way. But
And she like literally, just like you said, like just embraced it.
yes.
And with her knowing the theory, like I'm ready to like be like, yo, what's a G clef? Like, can you tell Daddy what what's C sharp and A minor and you know what I mean? Like, can you tell Daddy what all of that stuff is? Like, yo, you gotta see her. Like, I was almost in tears. Like, all right, so literally, it's like a diverse crowd. Most of the people that are there are like middle-aged, like Jewish people. You know what I mean? And it got to a point where when they called her name and she started doing what she was doing, I stood up in the crowd, could not contain myself. While everybody was like clapping, I'm the only one in the one in the whole entire building going, bah, 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 bah. And the lady turned around and like cut her eyes off of me. So my daughter was at her party yesterday, like with her friends, because she got like friends from like all races and everywhere.
Yeah.
So like my daddy like went whole hardcore Jamaican yesterday and started bop 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 and at my concert, and I thought they were gonna kick him out. But that was just a proud daddy moment for me, you know.
Them lucky I never the real thing you squeeze off.
So seeing Shara, you know what I mean? Like, bro, everybody on this platform is aligned spiritually in one way, shape, or form, whether we know each other or not. Our come up in the game is so familiar and so parallel with each other. All we need to do is just combine our resources and do whatever we can do for each other to further each other.
Yes, my G. Love it, man.
And the world may know you guys as Irie Rockerz, but you know, from now on you guys are Irie Rockerz settings in our eyesight.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean, like, so James, you know what I mean, Cougars, we're gonna put a settings on your last name too. So I mean, I know you just got your parents warmed up to you doing reggae. Now you gotta go home and break it to him that some crazy guys over here who drink a lot of rum are calling you settings now, you know what I mean? So so like
GM settings.
Yeah, GM settings. You know what I mean? Obviously you don't know Stevie Culture settings, Cara settings, you know what I mean? Like the whole of we are family.
Yeah, man, a family. More and take a trip over there.
No, man, no, listen, man.
You
You see, when me ready to do my daughter's song, me and him have to in the studio together. More have to give our input and everything. Like,
yeah,
it has to be an experience for her. If this is something she like, cause our mother already like sent like some video thing into like America's Got Talent, and I'm like, yo, if I knew she really wanted to do this, like, I would have been right in front at the forefront, but I just didn't want to force that on her. But like, if this is what she want to do, like, please don't send no amateur like stuff here when I have so many people in place who can help us give them a presentable product.
Exactly.
Like, you want the best representation, because and sometimes the first impression is the lasting one. Oh, this little girl can't sing. Like, there's so many competition. There's so many levels of competition. we can bring so much different elements
Yeah.
that the average person just cannot bring.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I see you doing that with what you're doing, like with James Shara. Like, bro, trust me, just keep up the good work on I do. You know what I mean?
No forget to, when anything
Yeah, man.
skyway.
Keep up the good, yeah, man.
No forget to,
Keep up the good work on I do, brother. Please.
Yeah, man. Keep it going.
Yeah, man. We're gonna definitely be in touch. Tell the people that much part them can reach on upon on the social media, please.
Yeah. So yeah, social media is a common assault, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and then we have the www.irierockers.com. But when I put the setting,
right. No, but them can definitely reach on upon overall settings and also 1mermaid world. You know what I mean? Because we're streaming from multiple platforms right now. We're streaming from about 3 platforms.
Yeah.
And then we also at a later date rip the audio and then upload it to all of the traditional podcast platforms. So this will be available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
yes,
also Google Podcasts, like all over.
Yes.
So like Bob Marley said, what? Yeah, man, I got tired, receive face.
Yes.
Them can't get me out of the rain. Yeah, man. Yo, salute to my general. You don't know, say I love Shara. Salute.
Yep.
James.
Yeah.
Classical reggae. Think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next time we talk, you need to be working on a song. Like you don't necessarily know how to sing, because there's a lot of people that made it big that don't know how to sing. You know what I mean? So, but with having Stevie in your corner, anything is possible. You know what I mean?
You have the formula,
every single one song. Like, bro, I love your attitude. I love your approach towards the music. I love the fact that you embrace the culture, but you still stay true to who you are. You know what I mean? Incredible, bro.
Yeah, man. Stevie.
I feel the love.
Stevie, it's a right? That's all?
Yeah.
On the have it, man.
Yeah, man.
On the have it. Remember me tell
Yeah,
you,
man.
on the have it.
Give
time. Right,
It's like, and then Stevie, you cut off 7 people where you're not have to pay. You know what I mean? So that like right aside alone is a G move. I might just move to California and join the band. But
now we gonna become managers and road managers and stuff like that. They just do the music.
Just focus on the music, straight. For real, my general.
we definitely have to be in touch, man. Steve, you already know art I love, my you.
Holy
love.
Yeah, and done.
Art I love.
Getting is a blessing.
Yeah, man.
Roll.
Hold on, when I get with the plate. When I get with the plate.
So how you gonna make all James give the plate?
No, just make Stevie give Stevie or Shara. Yeah, give a double plate.
Stevie or Shara.
A double plate.
All right. May I almost make an escape, but we need a live dub plate from Stevie and Shara. James, if you want to, if you want to do some little oohs and ahs in the background, you can. I mean, if not, James, we can swap roles, and you can do like I did at my daughter's recital and drop in your occasional if you like.
Well, in a Philly, it's night. California sun setting, Colta and the Rockerz, one overall settings. Yes, we are telling us that this is a blessing, overall setting. Man. Turn it up, real all.
Yo, the man, you see the man voice powerful, brother. The man voice, Shara, where you say, Shara?
Alright. Hold on.
Listen.
All I need is a beat to catch a fire. Not so bright, you can out it with no water. For overall set, wash down every potter. Every day we turn up, it couldn't get no better.
All right, James.
Up.
James, big up yourself, yo. Please, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The Irie Rockerz, yo. My love for no can't done. Yo, on our family now. Irie Rockerz settings. Big up on the damn himself, man. We're going to link on up on the other side. You hear that?
Yes, my general. Bless again, man, and keep it going, man. Overall.
Nah, man, we're not going to stop, man. So, anybody when you want to refer to the platform, you already know how the thing go.
Yes. We have people where we are going to keep the link and spread it all over. You know?
All right. Salute, General. Salute, Shara. Salute, James. Oh.
Blessings.
Bless up and give thanks to the Lord. Bless.
Man.